This is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and you are listening to the Wrestling POV podcast.
First and foremost, Tony, cut the shit.
What is happening?
What's going on?
Nothing.
I'm great.
I bet you are.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. A lot of things.
Yeah.
You had the night off.
I did. Almost. But I'm here.
Almost. You almost had that baby.
Yes. Very close. Very close.
Oh, my Lord. But slow week of wrestling this week, I have to say. Some interesting things happened, but not too much. We still have the NXT has a pay-per-view tomorrow night.
Yep.
Which is, man, you know what, though? They might not do well tomorrow night. I'm going to tell you that. Because UFC is on tomorrow.
Oh,
that's true, too.
Their pay-per-view is on tomorrow, too. It's not a big card. I mean, they got some good fights happening. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. What time does that pay-per-view start anyway? NXT?
I think 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. But,
so it may get less views.
It might.
Than normal. Yeah.
It might, yeah. Wow. All right. Well, yeah, like I said, not too much going on, so we should just start the damn show, shall we?
Sounds good to me.
All right. I'm your host, Tony Diaz, along with the $50 man, Clay Cummings.
What's going on, everybody?
And the Luchasaurus of Wrestling POV, the gentleman, Elio Canella, and happy birthday again.
Yet another birthday.
Sure. Yes, sir.
I keep getting older every week. What's going on?
Yeah. Yeah. And joining us today is Julian. I muted him.
The muted one himself.
I already muted his ass. All
right. Come on. I got a new headset.
All right. You know what? He muted again. Shut up. So, all right. Let's get on with our Facebook post. Actually, the fantasy matchup. It was. Who was it?
Demolition and Imperium.
No, I know, but who was picking them? I forgot.
Oh, it was me and Julie.
Oh, that's right. So it was the battle of the winless. Because Elio does not have a winning record. He's 0-1. I'm 2-0. Clay is 1-1. Right?
Yep.
And Julian's 0-1. So in this matchup, Elio had old school and Julian had new school. So it was Demolition versus Imperium. I didn't really do the TikTok polls on this one because of the simple fact that there's a lot of youngins on there, and they don't really know. You know, they only know the newer wrestlers. They don't know a lot of the old school wrestlers like we do. So I
can give you results on my end.
Yeah, you did it on your end though. You did do it.
Yeah.
So I'll read the results of our Facebook poll, but Elio, go ahead and what was your results on TikTok?
60% went with Demolition and 40% went with Imperium.
Holy shit!
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't a total blowout.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. I thought it was gonna be a huge blowout. But,
I thought so too.
It started out with both teams at 50%.
Really?
Then I'm like, come on, people. I have it here. You have to vote. Why do you think otherwise, why am I doing this?
Exactly.
And then the votes kept coming, and then the votes started coming in, and those are the final numbers.
Yeah. You got to send me a link to your TikTok, so that way I can bust your balls on there. All right. So on our Facebook post, of course, we did the poll on there, Imperium versus Demolition, and the winner of this week's fantasy matchup is 67% went with Demolition, while 33% went with Imperium.
You know what? I'm honestly surprised that it is even that high.
But you know what?
That close.
In the beginning, it was a blowout. for like at least 4 days. It was a blowout. It was like 93 to 7%. That much of a blowout. Yeah, for like 3 days it was like that, and then everything started changing. I was like, oh shit. All right.
Like I was saying off air, demolition is just the name that popped into my head, but I looked at the date. Today's October 21st. And October 21st, 1990, I went to my second live event.
There you go.
The main event was Ultimate Warrior and Legion of Doom against Demolition.
Ha
there you go.
Right? See? Elio showing his age. So, all right. So there you have it. Elio has his first win. So Elio's 1-1. He's tied up with Clay at 1-1. And of course, I'm 2-0. So I think this week, I think this week, I think we're going to go, let's go with Elio versus Clay.
Oh.
Battle of the 500 record.
There you go.
So, being that Elio had old school, so he'll have new school, and Clay will have old school.
Yes.
Do that. So, all right. So, we'll do men's. We'll do the men's. We'll stick with the men. So, there you go. We'll have the results after the break. So, let's go on to our other post, which is this from Josh too?
Yes.
This question?
Yep.
Okay. We reworded it a little bit. And it says, should WWE use Zelina Vega or go back to Electra Lopez for Legado de Fantasma? But before I read these comments, what do you guys think?
I think they messed up, honestly, with this whole thing about bringing Zelina into Legado del Fantasma. I feel like, honestly, with her, she doesn't fit as much as Electra Lopez did with this whole group. Zelina is a good talker on the mic. She's a good wrestler in that. But Electra just had this going. Like, she was going up there with Legado, and you don't see her without Legado. So, to me, I think they fucked up with that and should have kept Zelina out of it, to me.
Yeah. I do agree with that. I do. I mean, man. You know, my thing is, and again, it's like what you said, nothing against Zelina. But I think we just got used to the fact that Electra was there. And she did a good job.
She really did.
But I heard a rumor, I'll do it now, that the reason why they did this was to have Zelina and Electra Lopez feud later on down the road. So maybe she might be back. I don't know. Or get that call up to the main roster and have that feud with her. I don't know. But like I said, it's just a rumor that I heard. What do you guys think of this whole Electra Lopez and Zelina Vega before I read these comments? Elio.
No, I think Electra Lopez fits better with them. I mean, we were so used to seeing her with Legado in NXT, and that when they called them up, we all thought that they were going to have Electra going with them, and then they bring up Zelina Vega. So hopefully they call her up down the road, and then they have that feud.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, hopefully. Julian.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. Not much more to add. I'm not really familiar with Legado del Fantasma because, I never really paid attention much to it.
Then you're muted. If you don't know who the fuck they are.
What the hell, bro?
Come on. Everyone knows who Legado is.
But finish your statement. How do you not know who the fuck Legado del Fantasma is?
I mean, I never watched NXT prior to me doing this. I didn't have cable for a while, so couldn't watch it.
Whatever. Always give excuses.
I didn't mute him that time. He just stood quiet. All right, so let's go with Josh Sanders with his comment. He says, I'm with y'all. Felt the same way watching. Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Electra Lopez should stay with Legado de Fantasma, and Zelina could have had Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo, which is true.
Yeah.
Which is true. So, I do actually agree with that.
I do too.
I do.
I think that would be a good rivalry.
It would be. It would, yeah. But who else would they add though? You know what I'm saying?
Who? Angel, Humberto, and Zelina?
Yeah.
Bring back Andrade. it was there before.
Hey, shit.
Seriously.
He wants out.
He does.
That would be. Damn, they would tear the fucking house apart, man.
Yeah, they would.
Those six guys. Whew, man.
And no Andrade this week and next week either.
Nope.
Yeah. We have the other guy on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, just imagine a match between Andrade and Santos.
Oh, shit.
It'd
be great.
It would be.
It'd be great.
It would be.
Match of the year.
Mark Dochis? Yeah, we'll go with that. He said, I think it's funny how they try to get Zelina to try to look like Lopez. Lopez is a good ring valet. A little disappointed she's not with them. My guess is Zelina is more experienced in the ring, so maybe she fits better with what the main roster wants to do, or something is preventing her to move up for now. I kind of agree with him.
I do too.
With the blonde hair, all of a sudden, it's like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah.
You know, so
Zelina does have more experience. Like Electra was Electra was in our ROH for a while.
Yeah. But I mean, still, man, I don't know. Just threw me off a little bit. Connor Hoggard, he said, I think Lopez sucks. I'm glad it's Zelina. Well, fuck you then.
Yeah, fuck you. Don't diss Electra Lopez like that.
Right?
Jesus.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Damn.
Do you even watch the show?
Right? Magnus Leisure. I haven't heard that name in a long time. He said, if Zelina got the spot, she got the spot for a reason. I love me some Electra Lopez, so hopefully they got plans for her too. I mean, she's definitely better than a handful of talent that actually got the call up. Maybe she can go back after the Zion Quinn dude. I like her better than when she's the focal point.
What?
And she was running around with one too many dudes between Legado de Fantasma and D'Angelo's career. All right, brother. You know what?
No. Stop it.
That was uncalled for.
It was. And you knew what you were doing.
You did.
Whatever.
Now, this one didn't make sense at all. DeAndre Brown. He said both, another women's team. What the fuck?
What?
Read the fucking question. We weren't asking.
But it gets worse. It gets worse. Someone replied to him, Charles Nolte. He goes, exactly my point. How the fuck did you understand what the fuck he was saying and we don't?
No, I don't have a clue. Whatever.
Yeah. Dylan McDaniel said if it has to be one of them, it should be Electra. If it were both, her and Zelina could be women's tag champs.
That's not what we were asking, though. We were asking for it to be a tag.
What is going on?
Oh, my God. I've had a good day, and now you people are pissing me off. See? Christ. We didn't ask them for a tag. What the fuck?
Oh, my God. You got to be kidding me with this. So, you know how I just read from DeAndre Brown? He said both, another woman's tag, and someone, Charles Nolte, responded to him saying exactly my point. He made a separate comment.
I don't know.
And he said both. I'm done.
See, why do you have to make Clay mad like that?
I know. I've had a good fucking day, like I said. Now I'm just like, I'm going to throw something.
I feel your pain, sir. I'm the same with these fans.
Ridiculous.
Please still comment, though, but don't comment dumb questions or answers, please.
You know what? They're banned from the show.
Please.
I'm done. I'm done. You guys are banned from the show.
Thank you.
Banned. Done. I'm done.
I don't blame you.
I mean, I've been busy all week, and then I got to hear this shit? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Come on now. Yes. Come on, buddy. All right. You know what? I did enough talking. That's it for our Facebook post. If you guys have any suggestions or comments or any kind of things you want to throw out there, drop us a line on our Facebook page, and we'll get back to you. All right. It's time for the wrestling news from around the world. Take it away, Clay.
All right. Let's get into the wrestling news from around the world. The Ocho, the Wizard, Chris Gloryhole, Y2J has signed a 3-year extension with AEW through 2025 and is including an increased role in creativity.
Did you just call him a glory hole?
I'm just going off names that I just remembered.
I had to listen to it.
Yeah, I did too.
Wait, what?
I was like, did he just call him a glory? Do you know something we don't play?
No, I don't. I just remember nicknames that he's had in the past, and I just remember that certain one, and I just went with names that just, flew out of my head. Yeah. And then I didn't want to put too many out there because, he's got so many goddamn nicknames that we don't even know what to call him anymore, and he's trying to make himself relevant. So I just thought, hey, I'm going to throw out the 4 first names that I can remember and just say, yeah, that he had the 3-year extension. So, but yeah, he's sticking with AEW. Not surprising.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. WWE is hopeful that Becky Lynch will be back at the end of the year after her separated shoulder.
Yeah, I heard that. They said she was in backstage in Raw this week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. This week it was announced that the WWE pay-per-view Day 1 has been canceled. Mm-hmm. But the King of the Ring pay-per-view is in works.
Oh, really?
So it's sometime this coming year.
I saw the rumored lineup for pay-per-views next year.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
There's a Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, WrestleMania, King of the Ring, SummerSlam, and there's also a UK pay-per-view coming up which still has no name.
Oh.
Yeah.
It could be Clash of the Castle again, and that'll mess Tony up more.
Yeah.
I guess we'll have to see.
That'll make me more mad.
Yeah. And then my last bit of news is unfortunate news. Tristan Nash, son of Kevin Nash, has passed away at the age of 26.
I heard about that.
Yeah, I again don't really know what happened.
Oh, okay. I was about to ask.
Kevin and his wife made a statement that they wanted people to respect their privacy with it, which I totally get.
Yeah, of course.
So that's pretty young to go. I don't know exactly why, but it sucks. So,
it's a shame.
Yeah. But rest in peace, and prayers go out to the Nash family. That's all I have for the news, though. Tony, let's get into rumors.
All right, I got some rumors brewing here, but I also got some videos for you guys to listen to. But I'll go with what I just found out. On October 13th, WWE filed a trademark for the name Lyra Valkyria. Did I pronounce that right, Elio? Or did I butcher it?
No, that's right. Lyra Valkyria.
Okay. Though some are speculating it's a new NXT call-up, the name is dangerously close to Taya Valkyrie.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly who I was thinking.
Yeah. So do you think she's gonna come back to WWE?
I don't see why not. I feel like they did her dirty the first time with
absolutely.
I really do. So with Triple H involved now, with head of talent and everything, give her a second chance. I mean, it really wasn't her fault that she got shit on.
Yeah.
So, and she's a damn good talent. So
she is.
Why not?
She's crazy.
Because really, what's she doing in Impact Wrestling?
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
That's true.
No, I'm saying like what you doing in Impact Wrestling. She's in this program with Rosemary and Havoc and whatever.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. All right. So Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson returned to WWE on a big money deal. Also, Anderson will not be in New Japan the same weekend as Clash of whatever that fucking what is it called?
Crown Jewel.
Crown Jewel.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, he'll be at New Japan during that?
No, he was scheduled.
Oh,
because he's still the neverweight champion there.
Right.
Yeah.
And he was supposed to defend it it's either that same week or the same weekend as Crown Jewel. And he just decided that he's not going to go.
Gotcha.
But I'm curious to know what kind of big money deal this was for him to be like, fuck it, I ain't going.
Right?
You know?
I mean, their characters speak for themselves. It's like when Cameron Grimes was showing them out that money, they're like, hey, we like that paper. You know?
Yeah.
So it must be true.
Yeah. But good segue, Clay, because I got one on Cameron Grimes. So there was a lot of talk in WWE regarding Cameron Grimes making more appearances on Monday Night Raw in the next coming week.
He should have been already been on there on Monday Night Raw.
Right? I agree. 110%.
Also, this was interesting. AEW's in talks to buy out the remainder of CM Punk's contract. AEW is reportedly not looking to bring Punk back. So you got to assume that Omega and the Bucks will be back as soon as the buyout happens. So, yeah, I think that was interesting.
It is. It's rightfully so. Like, Punk does not need to come back to AEW. It's just way too much toxic and baggage, and he's done.
It's true. That is true. So now I have a video to play, and which one should I play? You know what? I'll do The Rock. The Rock was asked this question about the head of the table. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And this is what he said.
This question.
Go.
Who is head of the table?
Who is head of the table? Without saying any names, you're looking into his eyes right now.
So are you confirming that you will challenge Roman Reigns at the next WrestleMania to get that title?
I am not confirming that at all. No, I am not. Though I'm going to get a text from him after he watches this.
Do we like the idea of you taking the title from Roman?
I love the idea of a WrestleMania, and I'm close to a lot of people there, but very close to one in particular who we've talked about this. So I like it. There's so many other variables that have to come into play, but I'm a fan because I'm a promoter at heart too as well. So I'm a fan of promoting an event and what could that be? So I love WrestleMania and I love that world.
What do you guys think of that?
They're going to have the main event at Mania this year.
Yeah.
They're gonna have
that's just bottom line is you're already teasing this.
Yep.
You're saying, oh, well, not yet, blah, blah, blah. Bullshit. You're going to go get that. It's happening this year, guys. I can guarantee it.
Because why would they bring that up right now?
My point.
To him.
Yeah, exactly.
And what did he say? I'm a promoter at heart. So, this would be, and it would be the biggest WrestleMania, in my opinion, of all time.
Oh, hell yeah. It'll definitely be out. The best match of how they said the best match was Roman versus Brock. No. It's Roman versus The Rock.
Yeah.
and it's in Hollywood. And what's The Rock's all about Hollywood, right?
Yep.
Uh-huh. He's Mr. Hollywood right now, man.
I know, right?
He is.
So I
got Wayne Johnson.
So I got another video clip. This one is of Road Dogg. On his response to Billy Gunn not being at the DX reunion. So check this out.
It broke my heart, and I believe it broke his too. And in all actuality, Hunter was not happy about it either. And Sean and X-Pac weren't either. We kind of wanted the band all that we could get back together, and then definitely Shine is there in spirit. And so that didn't happen. You know what I mean? And from what I understand, and again, I'm not in those inner circles anymore, and for my sanity, rightfully so, and thankful. But I don't know the exact reason, but I know everything. I was told everything that we could do was done, and we couldn't come together. And so he wasn't for 1 minute, like during the day prior, he texted me, or I texted him and said, hey, are you going to be able to make it? Have you found out any answers yet? And he said, yes, I'm in. And I was like, oh my God, that's awesome. And then literally before I was traveling that day, before I landed at home, I had found out he was not in, and I texted him back and he wasn't happy either. And, it just didn't work. No matter what. And look, I understand, whatever. I understand that, we're not huge fans of each other or whatever, from a business standpoint, but like what, I don't know. It's just a big deal. And I feel like he got ripped off.
So also I found this out too from Tony Khan about that whole situation. And he said that he wanted AEW to be mentioned in exchange of Billy Gunn's appearance for the DX reunion.
Jesus Christ.
What a fucking mark.
For what? In what context?
Mm-hmm.
Like seriously, everybody that is a fan of pro wrestling already knows who AEW is. If not, you're living in a black hole. Seriously. Or under a rock. Like that's just how arrogant Tony Khan is.
Yeah.
You just to think about that. Like Billy Gunn was huge in DX. And honestly, how many more times will we ever see all 5 of them guys together again?
Exactly.
Probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the arrogance that Tony Khan could have gave a favor to Billy Gunn.
That's a little Vince McMahon of him.
Right?
Exactly. That's another thing. Yes. That's ridiculous.
It is.
But hey, I guess it is what it is. I mean, it's not if I owned that, I would have done Billy Gunn the favor and have him go on Monday Night Raw. Just say, hey, do that one appearance. It wasn't even a big thing. It was like a 10-minute segment.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't like he was promoting anything.
Yeah.
It was DX.
There was no storyline involved.
No.
I mean,
No.
It was like, come on, man. Come on, buddy. But, yeah. So it was sad to hear that, though.
Yeah.
Because at least we know on WWE's end that they did reach out, because a lot of people were hating on WWE for their, how could you do that to Billy Gunn and blah, blah, blah. But, well, seems like they did reach out. Now what? Who you going to blame now?
Tony Khan.
Exactly. Shit.
It is.
So, all right, that's all I got for rumors. Clay, injury time.
Well, I got a couple. Adam Page had a scary hit on Dynamite this week, but thankfully it was just a concussion and nothing worse than that.
Yeah.
Yep. So
got
carried out on a stretcher. I honestly, guys, I thought he broke his neck.
Yeah,
I really did. I was scared when I watched this, but thankfully it was just a concussion, and he's going to take some time off and should be back and going. So thank God for that.
I know, right?
Bad landing.
Yes, very. And my other injury, The Miz, has a bursa sac, which is a knee injury. So, yeah, that's what I could find on it, and that's the reason Elio was telling me before we came on. That was the reason why they did the whole segment with Dexter Lumis and The Miz, because Miz is battling a knee injury.
Okay, well, all right then, because I was mad at that. I was like, motherfucker, you really doing this now?
I was too.
Just fucking wrestle already.
Right?
Yeah. It's like a small fluid-filled sac in the leg.
Listen,
in the knee joint.
Listen, everybody should know. Back in 1707, Elio was actually a doctor at that time.
That's true. He has told us that. He has shown us his employment or diploma too.
Yeah, I got the diplomas hanging on my wall.
Yeah. It was in those old sea scrolls. That's what it was.
That's right. He tried to help George Washington too, but
I heard about that story. Elio was trying to tell me about it, and I was like, Elio, bro, I wasn't even born then. Why are you telling me?
I know, right?
Sometimes he loses his fucking train of thought. And, he does this shit to me all the fucking time. He comes at me with this, listen, back in 1607. It's like, bro, come on. It's like, come on, buddy.
Yeah.
Really? But, no, fucking with you, Elio. You old
we love
bastard.
you, Elio.
You old fart. All right, Clay. Okay, Elio's like, all right.
Well, I have another injury. It's Elio's pride. No, that's all I have for injuries.
All right, so let's go right into the hot tag news this week, which return was better, CM Punk or Bray Wyatt? Now, I took a glimpse before the show at some of these comments, and Jesus Christ.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
This is another one that's going to piss me off. I already know it, damn it. I've seen some.
I can see the smoke coming out of Clay's ears right now.
Right?
Right? Oh boy.
All right. So, but before I read these comments, what do you guys think? I mean, I know we talked about it briefly last week, right? Did we?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit.
So let's just confirm it, I guess. Which return was better, CM Punk or Bray Wyatt?
It's 100% Bray.
Yeah.
To me, honestly, there's no comparison. Like I said last week, to these two, Bray had this aurora coming in from all these QR codes, from the everything else like that he has done, the teasing, you were looking forward to it, and then Punk just says, "Oh, hey, I'm coming back." Boom, and he's there, which he did stay out longer than Bray did.
Yeah,
but Bray had a better outpouring. Like, that was the biggest reaction to a wrestler that I've seen in years.
Yeah,
for when Bray returned. So there's no comparison. It's got to be Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, I do agree. What do you guys think?
It's Bray Wyatt. Like, because, okay, fine, CM Punk's been away 7 years. He got that pop. Even though they were in his hometown, which it's always the same thing. Mm-hmm. But Bray Wyatt, you never seen a return like that. I've never seen a return that huge with that crowd just going nuts.
Yeah. But you know what, Elliot? You brought up a good point, though. Every time with CM Punk, they always make sure they were in Chicago.
Exactly. Yeah.
Come on. Bray can do it fucking anywhere.
Yep.
And get the same reaction.
Exactly.
Guaranteed.
Exactly.
Guaranteed.
Julian, who do you think was better, CM Punk or Bray Wyatt?
It's Bray Wyatt, hands down. Punk's saving grace was his pop was in Chicago. Like, anywhere else, he doesn't get that type of reaction.
No, not like in Chicago, he doesn't.
Right.
Like, I haven't heard a reaction for Bray or any wrestler like that in a long, long time, since probably Daniel Bryan at the peak of the S movement.
Mm.
So my thing is, Bray could do it anywhere.
Yep.
So, I mean, Jesus. I mean, it doesn't matter how he does it either.
No.
You know?
He just has to appear on the screen like he did tonight, and the crowd just pops.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
All right, let's read some fucking comments.
Oh, I got the popcorn ready.
Let me mute him. Popcorn. Jesus. Fucking Clay. He's like,
I do like popcorn, though.
I mean, I do too. All right. Harry Swartz says Bray Wyatt and not even close. All right. Yeah. Good start.
There you go.
Good start. Darren Metzler.
Now, see, we had a good comment, and then you go to this. Like,
I'm reading it in order.
I know. Man.
Darren Metzler. He said emotionally Punk. It was in Chicago. Bray's was emotional investment. The latter will make more money.
Are you sure Darren wasn't the one? Are you sure Darren wasn't the one in Chicago that was crying about Punk coming back?
You know what? I think
Are you sure
it was.
that wasn't Darren?
I think it was.
I mean, hey,
I think it was.
It could have been. Emotionally, like whatever. The Punk's punk ass went out on his own, and then you come back 7 years and expect, oh God, we miss CM Punk. Oh, fuck that.
Right?
Oh my Lord.
Punk can go off somewhere and cry with Ryback.
I know, right? Jesus.
Basically.
Oh my Lord. Josh Sanders, he says Punk's pop was that big because it was in his hometown. That's it. Bray's return was done right, and the build-up with the QR codes and Easter eggs was so fun and entertaining. Bray's return was bigger, and it's non-debatable for me. Can't change my mind, AEW fanboys. Damn!
Drop the mic.
He fucking just went after them.
Yeah, he did.
Seriously.
Josh, you might have some people after you, man.
Uh-oh.
So be ready to defend yourself. They hear that on the air, they might come after you. Craig Covington Jr. said, just my opinion, but Bray's passion was on full display. He was open and genuine, I'll give him the upper hand. All right. You could have just said Bray.
Yeah.
You know, he went through all that bullshit. You could have just said Bray, brother. Jediah Omega Zuzu. What the
what? Bro, I love that name. That's a good name. You really?
Is that a wrestling name? Is that a wrestling name?
No.
I don't know. No. I don't think anybody's would be that long.
Not that long, no.
No.
Well, either way, he went with Bray.
Okay.
Cam K. Tracy, he said Bray by far. Robert Frazier said CM Punk. Michael Rupini said Bray's was cooler, but they were both amazing and made me mark out like crazy. Let's all hope Bray return goes more than a year. Laugh out loud. How's that funny? How's that funny?
I didn't laugh.
I mean, Punk's didn't last. Well, did he? Wait, did he last a year?
Yeah, he lasted a year.
Did?
Yeah, because he came back on August 21st. Or August 20th, something like that.
Well, then you just fucked up my joke, Elio.
Oops.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God. You guys are fucking killing me with these names. Listen to this shit. Wawa T. Marie Avenue Johnson. What the fuck is going on? Are you guys fucking with me?
I said that can't be somebody's real name. There's
That's
no
the
way.
name. Wawa T. Marie Avenue Johnson.
I'm sorry, but I feel sorry for her having to spell that. Wow.
Hey, yo, Wawa. What's your opinion on this one? What the fuck? I'm sorry, but I can't see your profile picture, so I don't know if it's a he or she. But I'm going to go with a she with T. Marie. Yeah?
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure. She said Bray, it was more to his CM Punk John. They rushed it to get the ratings and compete with WWE. What the fuck?
What?
You know what?
They rushed it?
That person.
What?
Wawa, you're banned. You're just banned.
Yes. Yeah.
Don't ever comment on the show.
No.
Sean Satori said Bray by a long shot. Jason Lynn said Bray. Sean Jerkins, seriously? Oh, Jenkins. I was reading too fast. He said Punk. I love Bray, but it doesn't make me want to tune in every week because Roman is still going to give us shitty pay-per-view matches and nothing throughout the week. Punk's weekly promos and matches, knowing it was going to accumulate in a world title. What the fuck?
Why do we mention Roman Reigns in the question?
Exactly.
No. And Bray wouldn't want to make you turn in every week?
I know, right?
That's exactly why we tune in every week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh,
okay. Well, hey, everybody's got their own POV, but that's what the show is all about. But
Wham Wham is still banned.
What the fuck? Like, why the fuck?
Where the fuck, wham? All right, let's read a few more before we take a break. Vader Pace, he said Bray Wyatt. Josh Santos says, I think Punk was better, but Bray meant more to me. Well, oh my God.
See, because
right,
because it's like I'm not even going to. I'm just fuck it. Read it because my head's in a whirlspin.
Right.
So.
Ewan Clemens said, with respect to Bray, I'd say Punk. No one thought he'd return to wrestling and then did. Bray was coming back, just a matter if where. How the fuck do you know?
He could have not said anything else and probably just retire and be done. Like,
exactly.
You never knew what Bray was going to do. You still don't. And
Bray is such a horror fanatic. He could have went and did fucking movies and probably been successful with that.
Exactly.
You know? All right, couple more. Jesus Christ. Paul Schulzer said, Bray was better, sorry, but Punk was a bust.
Yeah.
Tammy Papnight said Punk, and B. Stu said Bray.
Okay.
So I don't know. Who do you think won that battle? With all the comments that I just read,
sounds like a majority picked Bray.
Yeah,
to me,
I would say so.
Yeah.
I would say so. So, all right, that's enough. I'm getting frustrated. I got a headache. I need a drink.
There you go.
Let's take a quick pause for the cause, and when we come back, we have This Week in Wrestling.
This is the hardcore legend Mick Foley, and you are listening to the Wrestling POV podcast.
Hey guys, this is Kevin Owens. Make sure to listen to the Wrestling POV podcast. Take it easy, guys. Maybe I'll end up on your show one day, who knows? But if I do, I'll probably end up taking the whole thing over, and then it won't really be your show anymore. So maybe it's not a good idea. Who knows? We'll see how that works out.
All right, and we are back, and we have t-shirts available at ProWrestlingTees.com/Wrestling POV. 7 designs to choose from, $19.99 each. Now it's time to get to This Week in Wrestling.
Look at me, Tony! Look at me! You fucking mark!
All right, but first, before we get into This Week in Wrestling, we have our fantasy matchup. It was Elio versus Clay, Battle of the 500s.
There you go.
Elio had new school, Clay had old school. But before I give you guys the result, I have to tell you guys something.
Okay.
During the break, not you, Clay, fucker.
Oh. My bad.
I'm talking to the fans.
My bad.
Talking to the fans.
Okay.
So during the break, my esteemed colleague, Clay Cummings and Elio Canella, decided to fuck with me. So normally how we do this is that, being that this week it was Elio versus Clay, they would send me a text through here on Zoom, and they'd tell me who their picks are. So then these sons of bitches decided to go with Darby Allin versus Taz.
That would have been an epic match.
Yeah.
Match of the year, man.
You know what, Julian? You're muted.
Bro.
You know what? You don't even have to mute me. I'll mute myself.
I guess I'll follow the trend.
Yeah. All now I'm muted. Fuckers. Every single one of you. So you can't hear them now. But anyway, what happened? These motherfuckers decided to fuck with me on that. But what was more funny, though, was that I'm sitting there. Now, when I edit the show, I have to go back to the clip of the expression on my face when this happened. I was like, what the fuck is this? But what I found more hilarious was the fact that when that happened, Elio threw Clay under the bus so quick.
Bad.
Like, he was like, it was all Clay's idea.
Just like
with the quickness.
Just so quick, so fast. It's like,
but
damn,
let me, you know what? I will never rob a bank with Elio.
That's true. It's true.
I will never rob a bank with Elio. Nope. Forget it, Elio. You and your old ass can stay home.
Oh shit!
All right, so it was a good rib. I'm gonna tell you that much. You guys got me good. You guys got me real good, you motherfucker. All right, so again, like I said, Elio had new school, Clay had old school. So Elio went with Ricochet.
Ooh,
and Clay went with Jake the Snake Roberts.
Oh.
So
yeah.
Now, and right before we came back from the break, I told these guys sent it to me after they did that rib on me, and I was just like, "Wow, I don't know how I feel about this one." So now you guys see what I'm talking about when I said that.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
You know what I'm saying? This
would be
like
weird.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. This would be weird. I'm going to be really curious with the results on this one.
Yeah.
I really am. But man, I'm flabbergasted right now. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to be surprised at the outcome or not.
I mean, that's true, because you got two wrestlers that have so many different, wrestling styles.
Yes.
You got Ricochet, high flying, Jake mainly on mat and grappling.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be, that'd be a weird match.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. See what.
Yeah, we'll see. But like I said, it's Battle of the 500s because Clay is 1-1. Elio is 1-1. I'm undefeated. I'm 2-0. So I will take on the winner of these two matches at next week's show. So
there you go.
With that being said, let's get into Raw notes. For me, again with this Raw, the low points, it was all a fine line, so I didn't want to give it because it was okay. It wasn't the greatest. It wasn't the worst. It was just a fine line, so I didn't really have any low points. High points, though, I had the start of the show with Bobby and Brock. Holy shit, man! These guys are fucking brutal, man. I was like, holy shit. Good opening for the show, my opinion.
Definitely.
Other high points I had was Bianca and Candice LeRae versus Io and Dakota. I thought it was a very good match. Very good.
Yeah.
And honestly, you guys are probably going to hate me for this one, but another match that I had that was a high point was the return of Baron Corbin versus Dolph Ziggler.
You know what? I'm not going to be mad at you. I thought that was a good match too.
Really?
I really did. Yeah. I have it as a high point as well.
Okay. Yeah. So, but I do got a side note. Obviously, we got the return of Baron Corbin. Got his first name back. Thank God.
Yes.
But is it me or something felt off about this pairing with him and JBL?
It was JBL's suit. That was the problem.
Well, you beat me. You beat me to the punch because I'm putting JBL's saggy ass fucking pants in the goddamn book.
Well, did you catch what he said on commentary?
No.
He said like that Corbin can be a wrestler in any generation, and he was comparing him to like some Bruno Sammartino.
Oh yeah, I did hear that.
I'm like, wait, what?
Christ.
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yep.
No, I kid you not. I was before you said something for Raw. That's exactly. We haven't put anything in the book in a while, but JBL's pants, like, what the fuck? Like the whole suit, it looked like it was back in the NBA when they were in 2003.
I think he borrowed fucking Shaq's goddamn suit.
I know, right? It's like shit. But hey, there you go.
So, but all right. So other than the baggy suit, I mean, did it feel? To me, there was just something off.
It was.
You know what I'm saying? Like these two didn't really mesh. I mean, Baron was like looking at something else. You know what I'm saying? It was just odd.
I was looking at Baron Corbin. I'm like, wait, what changed here? Because I don't really see a big change in his whole appearance. I thought he was going to come back different, with edgier character.
Yeah,
and like a different look. But this is just the same Baron Corbin that went away.
Well, I mean, he's not wearing the Hawaiian shirts anymore.
No,
thank God for that.
He's not wearing that.
Right.
He started ditching the Hawaiian shirts close to when he went away.
Did he?
Yeah.
I think,
I believe so.
Yeah.
Oh,
because we started saying he actually looks like a wrestler now.
Oh. Okay. I don't know. Like I said, for me, it just seemed like something was off. And I think I'm going to lean more towards the fact that it was with JBL.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess we got to see more. But still, I mean, for me, it was just something off. But no, I can't take away the fact that Baron Corbin had a good match with Dolph Ziggler. It was a very good match. All right, what do you, Clay? What'd you get?
Yeah, for me, it was almost the same. Started the show with Bobby and Brock. That was the high point for me. I loved it. Loved the whole thing. Even though the match is at Crown Jewel, whatever, it's still going to be a decent match, I feel, with these two. So I gave that a high point. OC versus Alpha Academy. Great show. Great tag team match, I thought, for a high point. Making the OC look really good.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? With Alpha Academy, if they're putting somebody over, those two, Otis and Gable, they put over them great because they do so well to make the other team look so great. And that's another thing with pro wrestling. It's a team effort, and how they do things, it's just awesome to see. So they made the OC look really well. So I put that as a high point.
Yeah.
I agree with Tony. Dolph Ziggler versus Baron Corbin. Even though, like with JBL, the whole thing, And honestly, with me, Corbin doesn't need JBL, a manager.
Yeah.
He can talk on his own.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't really need it.
Yeah.
But the match, I couldn't take it away. I agree. It was a good showing. And then my last thing, it was Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles for High Points.
Yeah.
I thought this was a good match. Dominic had a good showing with AJ. I feel like AJ can make anybody look great too.
Oh, of course, yeah.
More matches like that for Dom, it would help him a lot. So and I know a lot of people are shitting on that Dominic pinned AJ like that.
Yeah.
I get that.
I was reading that.
But I want to tell you guys something. James Ellsworth pinned AJ Styles.
That's true.
You're telling me that Dominic pinning AJ was worse than James Ellsworth?
That's true.
Come on, guys. Like, be real.
That's true. Yep.
I gave that a high point. It was a good match. Low points, though, I did have the Miz's thing with Loomis attacking him before the match. Didn't have a really match at all.
No.
I gave that low point. But now that I figured out tonight that he had a knee injury, I understand why now.
Yeah.
So
because I was frustrated. I was like, "Are you fucking serious? You're going to drag it on more?" You know. But it makes sense why they did it, though.
Yeah. But that's all I have for Raw.
All right, Elio, what'd you get?
I had the same AJ Styles, Dominic Mysterio, the Lashley Lesnar opening segment, and OC and Alpha Academy, and the Seth Rollins and Matt Riddle. However, the Elias segment kind of threw me off when Riddle came out.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So like, why are you coming out during Elias's return?
You know,
they have nothing to do with each other.
No, they don't.
No.
But you know what's funny though? Being that we're talking about Elias, I mean, him coming back, old gimmick, grew the beard. You know, people were saying that wasn't Elias because he couldn't grow that beard that quick.
Oh, for God's sake!
Yeah,
who was it?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it couldn't have been.
They're saying that's not Elias. He couldn't have grown that beard that quick. I was like, oh,
bro. I'll tell you right now, I could shave this beard and it'll grow back in a week and a half. I guarantee it. It's just how some people are. Like, I'm a very hairy man, and he may be too. You know, I'm just saying. Hey, you know, but I'm just saying.
All right, so I gave Raw this week. I gave it a B this week. Clay, what'd you give it?
I gave it a B+.
Okay, Elio, what'd you give it?
I gave it a B.
Okay, all right. All right, let's go right into NXT. Clay, take it away.
All right, we're going right into NXT. This show was not the greatest to me, honestly.
Yeah.
The high points, though, I'll start off with that with good. Rhea Ripley versus Roxanne Perez. I thought this was a good match to start the show. Rhea showing as dominant as she should be.
Especially with that pin. Jesus Christ.
I'm glad you said it before I did, because I would have gotten slapped by my wife. Like, woo.
No more wrestling for you.
I know, right? My other high point I gave, honestly, to Schism versus Cameron Grimes in the OC. I thought this was another good match.
Yep.
Even though I hate the group Schism or Dyad, whatever, they still throw a good match, and I can't take that away. I really can't. So I gave that a high point, and I wanted to give it a low point, sort of, but I did give the KO show a high point with the guys from the NXT Championship match. Mm-hmm. It felt bland to me. Like Kevin being on the show of NXT was cool and all.
It was, yeah.
But just with these guys, it just felt meh. Like I just didn't give that excitement to me.
I think it was Braun Breaker more than anything.
I think so too.
You know what I'm saying? It's something about his promos that, you know, I want to throw up.
Yeah.
You know?
Right? Exactly. And it's like, he's not a bad wrestler. He's just
he's not.
I've always said on the mic, Braun is just boring.
He's boring. Yeah.
I'm like, whatever. But
yeah. No, I don't blame you.
Yeah. There you go. Now, let's go into low points. And what I got is Quincy Elliott versus Zion Quinn. this. Yeah. I hated this match. I don't understand the hype for Quincy Elliott. You're having Zion lose to him now. It's like, yeah, you had a match better than when you started, but I still don't get it. I don't like it. And it's not, don't twist it. It's not because he's, you know,
being a flamboyant character.
It's not that at all. I could care less.
Yeah.
It's just bad.
It is. It is. But I think what it is also is that he just got there and he's already portraying himself that he can beat anybody, that he can beat everybody. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's like, whoa, wait a minute, bro. Get established first. We don't know who the fuck you are. Yep, and you're expecting us to know who the fuck you are.
Exactly.
I think that's the biggest thing with me is that you just got there and you want to convince me that you can beat everybody's ass already. It's like, bro, I haven't even seen you wrestle. You do a lot of talk, but that's not doing anything for your character.
I agree. Yep.
But it's like you said too, Clay. I mean, don't get it twisted.
No.
Don't be out there trying, fucking wrestling POV, they're being no, we're not.
No.
So shut up.
I could care. Some of my best friends are gay. Like, I could give two shits what you are.
My father's gay. No, I'm kidding. That was a Seinfeld reference.
There you go.
Elio knows what I'm talking about.
Tell you. If you didn't get that, I don't know what to tell you.
Exactly, right?
Other low points I had, the Chase U segment with Chucky. Thea Hale, guys, is just so goddamn annoying. I can't stand this woman. I can't. Just sitting there and, oh, God, like she's on a caffeine high. It's like,
I know, right?
Chill out.
Yeah.
You know when they do the Chase U vignettes? I mean, when they have the question and answer thing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you catch the reference there?
No.
When that guy Dave always asks a question and Andre Chase is like, you call that a 5-star question?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you now. Yeah. But yeah, I gave that low point. Sonya Deville versus Alba Fire.
Yeah.
I did not like this match at all either. And then Mandy coming out afterwards, it's like it's too much.
Yeah.
I just did not like this match. Cora Jade, and my last low point, Cora Jade versus Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah.
That was my last. Sure, you have Raquel lose by DQ.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, whatever. I did not like this at all.
Yeah.
But I did have one side note. You seriously have Austin Theory coming out.
Oh, yes. What the
teasing
fuck?
a Money in the Bank. You're teasing to cash in on the NXT title?
Mm-hmm.
Really? That's honestly to me an embarrassment. If you ask me, if he were to cash in for the NXT championship, well, everybody's like, oh, it's something different. No, that's no, that's stupid. That's so stupid.
What are you gonna do? Defend the NXT title on the main roster?
Right?
Makes no sense.
No, and I hated that. So I guess I shit on NXT, but
you know what? I had the same things as you. I mean, I did actually an extra low point that I did have was, of course, Trick. Can't stand the dude. He's at the point to where it's like, why are you even on fucking TV, man? Like
Carmelo's
seriously,
defending his ass.
And and it's like, Carmelo, no, bro, you're good on your own. You don't need him.
I think on the recent episode of Main Event, they had a Carmelo Hayes there. I'm like, well, I wonder if he got it through. If they had him on there because he got it through his head that he doesn't need Trick.
Yeah,
that he's only holding him back.
Yeah.
So we'll see where they go with that.
Yeah. But no, I mean, I had the same high points, same low points. Of course, I added Trick on there. But I mean, just to go back on that last segment with KO, I mean, nothing was wrong with KO. So don't get that twisted. We're talking about just the promo between the three guys. For me, Braun is like one of those hyped up jocks that everybody's like, bro, slow it down. You know what I'm saying? And the thing of it is, he's another one. I'm trying to say this in the most polite way, but like you said, Clay, he is a good wrestler. But his promos is just, it's not convincing me that he is a good wrestler. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when he's like, I'm gonna kick your ass. Oh, bro,
like,
shut up.
He He's not Rick Steiner. Like the Steiner brothers weren't the best promos, but like his promos are terrible.
Yeah, he really needs to work on that. I mean, I don't know. I'm still confused by it.
Yeah, at least before he gets to the main roster, because you
Yeah.
got to cut a good promo if you're going to be world champion,
Yeah.
especially on the main roster. Just in my opinion,
Yeah.
that's 50% of the whole package.
But the thing of it is, he
is a
goes
promo.
up, if he goes up on that main roster with those same promos, he's going to get buried alive.
He will.
Buried alive with somebody like The Miz. Are you kidding me? The Miz is going to fucking tear him apart.
Yep.
You know, it's like, no, it's not. He needs to improve on that. He needs to improve on it big time. So, but that's all I got. Elio, what'd you get?
No, I had basically I had everything the same as you guys, both high points and low points.
Yeah.
All right. Overall, though, I gave NXT a C- this week.
I have the same thing, C-.
C-.
There you go.
Elio too.
Awesome.
It was
awesome.
bad.
Yeah.
It was bad. And especially for when you're going into Halloween Havoc tomorrow.
Yes.
And this is what you come up with? Like,
that was your go-home show? What?
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah.
Bad. But now, let's go to Dynamite with Elio.
Hey, this was anytime Dynamite's on a different day other than Wednesdays, it's going to be a weird show. This was one of those shows.
Yeah, it was.
Like, high points, I had Death Triangle and Best Friends, the MJF promo.
Oof.
And I even gave it to Tony Storm and Hikaru Shida.
Yeah.
And low points, Jericho and Dalton Castle made no sense. I mean,
yeah,
that was an odd choice for an opponent for Jericho.
Exactly.
And okay, the Moxley and Page, I get it, the referee stoppage because of what happened to Page, but that was also my other low point.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Fucking Elio is ruthless.
I mean, he says he's the gentleman, but I don't know.
Don't let that shit fool you.
I don't know where you got that information.
It's true. It's true.
What high points you had?
No, those are my high points. Best friends.
Oh, shit.
Tony Storm, Shida, and the MJF promo with William Regal.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I had the same thing as far as high points go. MJF's promo, I mean, you know, what he did with William Regal was just gold, man. Loved it.
Yes.
But I did have the same low point, so I'm not going to repeat what you said. So that's all I had.
Yeah, for me, it was the same high points as Best Friends versus Death Triangle. Good match. MJF and William Regal's promo. Dug the entire segment. It was awesome. Just all around great. Low points, definitely had Chris Jericho versus Dalton Castle. All around, I can't stand this Dalton Castle character. I can't. Like the boys, and it looks like these boys or whatever were from Dark Order when they first started.
Yeah.
And they just to the boys now. You know, remember those guys that came out with Evil Uno and Stu Grayson, and they would just flop around all over and act like a chair and, you know, that sort of thing. This is how I see them as.
Yeah.
And one thing that threw me off during that whole match, and I didn't like the match in general, but when they were going after Jake Hager, and one of the boys stole Hager's hat, Jake yells out, "I like this hat!" And I'm like, "Are you serious right now? Like, this is what you've come to, Hager / Jack Swagger? Like, what the fuck?" I hated that whole thing. One side note, though, and if he keeps doing this, I'm going to be pissed off. Orange Cassidy, okay, coming out with the Mid-Atlantic Championship
in a book bag.
Bag.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? I get it. It's the Mid-Atlantic Championship, which is whatever. But if you're going to do this to a world title and you come out with a fucking bag,
But you know what, though? These are the same motherfuckers that complained when Roman Reigns had the belt and put it over his shoulder behind him. Those
At
are the
least he's
same
still
ones.
showing the title.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying those are the ones that are complaining that Roman Reigns does that, but then yet won't say shit because Orange Cassidy put that fucking title in the book bag.
Stupid.
I want to know who the fuck was the brains behind that shit, because it's fucking stupid.
It is.
And disrespectful.
Like that hurts. It is. I feel like that hurts her title. I don't care if it's the World Championship or if it's the 24/7 Championship. You don't put title belts in book bags and carry them to the ring and then bring it out. That's disrespect.
Big time.
Me. I hated it. So quit. Orange Cassidy, if you're listening, quit that shit.
Yep.
For
he
real.
did it again on fucking Rampage, too.
Oh, stupid. Stupid. But that's all I have for Dynamite.
All right. Overall, Zelio.
I gave it a C minus.
I gave it a C minus too.
3 times a charm. I gave it a C minus, boys.
God dang. Wow. All right. Well, let's get into SmackDown. Again, for me, SmackDown drew that fine line again, as far as for me with the low points. But my high points, I did give it to Sheamus versus Solo Sikoa. Thought it was really, really good. I liked the ending of SmackDown. It wasn't too bad because they beat the shit out of Paul Logan. Paul, is that his name, Paul Logan? What the fuck's his name?
His name is
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul. Yeah.
Logan Paul. Why did I reverse that shit? Does it matter?
Nah,
really. Dick anyway. But with Logan Paul, I was so happy they beat the fuck out of him. But I thought it was funny how like Jay, was it Jay or
Jay?
Jay was beating the fuck out of him, and Sammy was like, hey, you know. So I like that they brewing something between that, and they're keeping it going. They're not ODing with it, which I think was pretty cool. But to go back to the Sheamus versus Solo Sikoa match, man, holy fuck. Like, fucking Jay was bashing the fuck out of Sheamus with that chair, man.
And again, with the cameras, I'm like, stop.
Oh, yes. That shit was, that one was bad.
I'm sitting there watching, and the camera cuts start. I'm like, stop.
Oh, my God. That was just terrible. Another high point I had was Liv Morgan versus Sonya Deville. I kind of dug it. I kind of dug the fact.
I like the cycle of Liv Morgan. With the smile.
Yeah, she was getting the fucking. But you know what though? It's the one thing I noticed is that when she was starting to go a little bit psycho with the smile, and then she was hitting herself, and then she was telling Sonya to hit her, and then Sonya hits her, and then she went down. I was like, that's fucking genius. She's not making herself look like she's invulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Like she's, I'm angry now, so those hits don't mean shit. She went down. I was like, I like that. And I like that. You know, you can play a psycho and then, all right, everybody know, well, not everybody, but I'm a huge Joker fan as it is. Like, it was just like the scene in Dark Knight when the Joker, you know, when Batman was saying, where is she? And then, you know, he was laughing and then he gets punched and then he sells that punch and he's just like, ow. And then he's still, and then Batman still fucking decks it. That's what that scene, that spot reminded me of. So I appreciated that. That was a good spot. I dug it. I was like, okay, we'll go with that. Rey Mysterio, all right, sure. It was a good matchup. I like the fact that and I put that as a high point, by the way. And like I said, that matchup could have went to a low point, but I like some of the spots they did. You know, he did the Eddie Guerrero thing where acted like he got hit. But it wasn't that bad. Elio, what'd you get?
Yeah, I had Solo Sikoa Sheamus. I went with the Rey Mysterio Ludwig Kaiser. I also gave it to Raquel and Shotzi and Damage Control.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Yeah.
And Sonya Deville and Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was shocked. What was your low? You had low points?
Low points. The Braun Strowman Omos face.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Yes, that's right. I forgot about that.
That was so bad.
That was
I can't believe
terrible
with this shit.
But
I really can't.
Did you catch the fact that Omos, when they were facing each other, and Omos went like this? Like he was supposed to push him at that point, and Braun didn't move, and then Omos kind of hesitated, and then pushed him. I was like, are you serious? And you're gonna have a good match after that? Get the fuck out of here!
You can't convince me enough that these guys that are gonna have a great match. You can't. You cannot convince me one bit.
But you know what's sad is that Braun is the more experienced out of the two.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So
he is.
I hope. You know what? I'm gonna reserve my comments until after Crown Jewel, because obviously they're gonna fight at Crown Jewel. But I will reserve my comments, because if this match ends up being somewhat decent, then we owe it all to Braun Strowman. But if it's terrible, then Braun needs some work too. I'll be the first one to say it. So, Clay, what'd you get?
Yeah, guys, I had the exact same thing that you guys pointed out, high points, low points. So there's not much for me to add. Ray doing Eddie's deal. I got to respect that.
You marked out for that.
Oh, hell yeah, I did. And Golden Paul getting his ass whooped.
Oh, yeah.
Great day for me.
Yeah.
So that's it.
All right. Overall, I gave SmackDown a C+ today. Elio, what'd you give it?
I went to a C.
Clay, what'd you give it?
Close. I gave it a C+.
All right. So it is time for Battle of the A Show. If you're new to this, all we do is we pick which show between the brands was the A Show for the week. And it's just a little friendly, competition. It's like I had a beer. Friendly competition to see who's the A Show for the year. And I believe Raw is up still. And so let's go with Clay. What's your pick for the A Show this week?
I got to keep the train going, boys. I'm going to go Monday Night Raw.
All right. Elio, what was your pick for the A Show this week?
I too am going Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, I'm with you right there. So it seems like Raw wins it this week, and another notch to their belt. So there you go. So all right, you know what? It's time for the book.
Yes.
All right, those that are new to the show, basically what we do is we put the most ridiculous things that happened in the week of wrestling, and it's been a while since we put stuff in there, but we got one in today.
I think we have another one from Josh.
What?
I thought I saw another one. Carrying Cross's his hair.
Carrying Cross's hair? Why? What happened to it?
No, can Carrying Cross go back to being bald?
Yeah, he basically sent us I forgot about it until Elio said something. Cross's hair was just like flipped up. Like, I don't know, it's like the wind got it and it's just flipped up like that, I guess.
Like a mad scientist.
Yeah.
Like a what?
Like a mad scientist.
Yeah. And Josh sent us that picture and he said, can Karrion Kross go back to being bald? Because this is just like making fun of his hair. So,
oh my God.
Sure. I guess let's put it in the book.
All right. Jesus. Wow. Well, we didn't do the first one. We didn't do. I got it in the book as JBL saggy ass pants.
All right, we'll go ahead. JBL saggy ass pants. You just made the book,
and we'll go with Josh's. We'll honor it, but we'll call it Carrion's mad scientist hair.
All right, Carrion's mad scientist hair. You just made the book.
All right. All right, so so we're gonna go over the book, and like I said, those are new to the show. We just put the most ridiculous things that happened in the week of wrestling, and we do it for a good laugh. So, all right, you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Kevin Dunn's camera shots that fucking stays in because he was behind that shit. Jesus.
Yes.
Tony Khan's damn ego. You know what?
Stays.
I propose a vote to put Tony Khan's damn ego as a lifer in the book.
I will agree with that.
I agree because that ego is not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
No Trick Willie shot.
Stays.
Sammy and Ty's tongue twisting.
Stays. They went on another fucking vacation. Did you see that?
Yeah.
They went to Brazil, which I know Ty's from Brazil.
Ty's
but
from
I'm
there,
like, the fuck? How much time do you guys get? And then now you're supposed to be on. Then you go 1 week to Brazil, and then you're back on Dynamite. Like,
their friend is now part of Creative.
Yeah, I heard.
Oh,
I heard that. Yeah. Oh boy. Chris.
Them.
Yeah, right. Chris's Wizard.
Stays.
AEW Time Management.
Stays until Full Gear.
Corey's Obsession.
Stays.
Baldy Sam's go fuck yourself.
Ah, fuck him.
Wait, didn't I say that? I said that in the beginning, didn't I?
Yeah.
All right, my bad.
That's okay. You still got it, so it's all good.
New entrance into the book, JBL saggy ass pants.
Stays.
And Carrion's mad scientist hair.
Stays. You know, I'm going back to JBL's pants though. Like, even my wife pointed that out. She goes, "That suit just looks terrible on him." I'm like, yeah, it does. It doesn't fit him.
Big time. And of course, last but not least, my favorite one of them all. Fuck's wrong with Tony Khan's eyes?
Stays.
All right. So that's it for the book. That's it for the show. But tune in after the show because we have the 5-second shuffle championship, which Clay Cummings is the current champion, won it back last week.
That's right.
And if you're new to that, all I do is I play a random song off my playlist. I hit the shuffle button. I only play 5 seconds of it, and these guys got to guess who it is, and the first one to 5 wins. Just so we can just ride off into the sunset until next week, where we provide you with more content than ever before. I know I say that every week, but shut the fuck up. So, with that being said, I am your host, Tony Diaz, along with the $50 man,
Clay Cummings,
and the gentleman,
Elio Canella,
and the muted man. Should I mute him? Not Julian.
No, come on.
At least say his name and then.
Well, I muted him because he's taking fucking forever. You gotta say your damn name. All right, love, peace, and wrestling. We'll see you next week.
Peace out.
All right, Clay, you have champions. You all right?
Yeah, I just can't get over it. That's just funny to me. I love it.
All right, Clay, you are the 5-second shuffle champion, so you have champion's advantage. So you can either go first, or how I have it on here is I have you on my right, Julian on my left, and Elio's up top. So you can either pass it on to Julian or keep it yourself.
I'll go first.
All right, here's your first one.
Alicia Fox?
No, it is not. Julian for the steal.
Terry Saturn?
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Molly Holly?
No, it is not. It's Skylar Moore. Who the fuck is that?
Who's that?
From AEW.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
All right. Clay's, everybody's got 0. Goes to Julian. Could get his first one with this one. Here you go.
Jesus. Is it Carmelo Hayes?
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Is that Ricochet?
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Chad Gable.
Chad Gable, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Chad Gable.
All right.
Clay stole one, so he has 1. Goes to Elio. Elio can get his first one with this one. Here you go.
Matt Striker.
Matt Striker, yes, you are on the board with 1. There you go. All right, goes to Clay. Clay can get 2 with this one. Here you go.
Is that Savio Vega?
No, it is not. Julian for the steal.
Gonna pass on that.
All right. Elio for the steal.
Tamina?
No, it is not. It's Alex Wright.
Oh. Elio, don't you usually get him too? Or is that different song from Alex Wright?
I think it was a different one. I think it was
Really?
Yeah.
I thought so. Well, I could have swore Elio picks Alex Wright at some time, but it might be a different song.
I thought he did too, yeah.
No, it might have been another one of his themes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
Well, my bad.
Yeah. They all sound the same.
Yeah, that's true too. So,
yeah.
All right, wait. Who was that on? Who was that on?
Julian, I think.
That was on Julian? All right, so it goes to Elio?
Yeah, I just died.
Oh. His phone just died. I didn't mute him, I swear. All right, so if he gets back on time, maybe he can catch up. So,
oh wait, no, that was on me because I said Savio, didn't I? At first, yeah, that was me. So it's Julian's turn.
No,
but he died. So go Elliot.
I'll be Julian.
right.
Okay.
So we'll go right to Elio. Elio can get 2 with this one. Here you go.
FABULOUS.
Carmella.
Yes, Carmella. You're on the board with 2. Clay's got 2.
1.
Right? Oh, you got 1.
1.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Julian hasn't been back yet, but he had 0. If he can get back, then we'll put him back on if there is a winner or not. So we'll see. All right. So Clay's got 1. Elio's got 2. Clay goes to you. You can get number 2 with this one. Here you go.
Wow. Is that Earthquake?
Yeah, this is Earthquake.
Wow.
You know, honestly, that is one of the worst entrance music
songs
ever.
Yes.
That's all it does.
That's all it does.
Basically.
That's it. All right, Clay's got 2. Elio's got 2, but he could have 3 with this one. Here you go.
They're just going for no.
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Is that FTR?
It is FTR.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Clay's got 2.
3.
Elio's got 2, but Clay can have 4 with this one. Here you go.
Okay. The Young Bucks.
Yes, the Young Bucks.
Yeah.
Wow. Clay's got 4. Elio's got 2. Julian came back from the phone grave. So just to be fair, we'll go to Julian on this one. He's got 0. Actually, no. You know what? We'll go with Elio because when he came back, it switched the whole screen around. So yeah. So we'll go to Elio with this one. Elio can get 3 with this one. Here you go.
Is that Sion Quinn?
No, it is not. Julian for the steal.
Is that Maven?
No, it is not. Clay for the steal and the win.
Ethan Page?
No, it is not. It's Billy Gunn's AEW theme.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's all right.
All right, we'll go to Julian. He can get his first one with the... Wait, did you get any last week? You got 0.
No, I
Stop your
just
lying.
had 0.
I'll put you on mute. All right, Julian, here you go.
That oh man, I'm gonna have to pass on that one. I don't know who that is.
All right, Clay for the steal and the win, and I hope we don't end it with this one.
Yeah, I probably won't because I don't know. Is it Kamala?
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
The Haku?
No, it is not. It's Justin Roberts from AEW. The ring announcer. Yeah.
How does he get a theme?
Yeah.
Especially that. What the fuck? He's bongo drums?
I know, right? The fuck is up with that?
No.
He brought back those bongo drums.
Yeah, right? Wow, that was weird.
That is weird.
All right. Goes to Clay. Can win it with this one. Here you go.
Is that Kevin Thorne?
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
For Statlander?
No, it is not. Julian for the steal.
Christian?
No, it is not. It's Hawkins and Ryder.
Oh. That's weird. Huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess I don't remember that.
All right. Goes to Elliot. What was that?
No, like I remember the team, but that theme song, I don't
either.
That.
I don't either. All right. The score is Clay with 4, Elio with 2, Julian with 0. He is on a 2-week losing streak of 0.
Oh,
Jesus.
Just throwing that out there. All right. Goes to Elio, right? Yeah. Goes to Elio. Elio can get 3 with this one. Here you go.
The Mexicals?
No, it is not. Julian for the steal.
The Undertaker's theme?
No, it is not. Clay for the steal and the win.
Is that Chuck Palumbo?
No, it is not. It's Baron Corbin's old theme.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
He would come out with the lights. Remember?
Lone Wolf.
Oh, okay.
All right, goes to Julian. He can get his first one with this one. Here you go.
CM Punk.
Yes, CM Punk, you are finally on the board with one. Goes to Clay. He can win it with this one. Here you go.
He's just a common man.
Really?
The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
Yes, it is. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Clay retains his title. We got to end this song on this one, seriously.
Well, hey, it's better than some of them that have been on here.
I guess.
It's better than the Reba laugh.
You know what? That's true.
Yes.
That's true. That is true. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in with us. Fucking Elio's dancing. Get off the table, Elio.
I'm right there with him.
Hey, get off the toilet seat. All right, guys. We'll see you next week. We don't own the rights.